Hi everyone, this is a part 2 of that the sum and difference identities. So the previous video had cos A plus B and cos A minus B and sine A plus B and sine A minus B. Now this video will have a tan A plus B and tan minus A minus B. So let's find this one. Now if it's a tan A plus B, the first trig identity will be what? Sine over the cos. That's a tan, isn't it? So I'm going to go sine A plus B cos A plus B. That's the same, right? That's not too bad. Now, do you remember the sum identity there? So I'm going to sine A plus B will be sine A cos B plus cos A sine B, okay? And same thing with this cos, it'd be cos A cos B, but it's a minus because it's plus and minus, and sine A sine B. Okay, now how do we simplify this? We need to change this somehow in terms of tan. So I'm gonna do divided by cos A cos B on each one term of that. So let's have a look. It's going to be a little bit busy. Yes, that's the word. It's going to be a little bit busy. So I'm going to just write everything here. Minus that. So cos B and then sine A sine B, and the one that I'm going to divide by, I'm going to write it in the red so it won't confuse too much. It will be still a bit confusing, but this is what I think of as the best at this point. So now we can cancel something out. So I can see that's cancelling out, and that's cancelling out. That whole thing will be cancelled out, and that doesn't cancel anything. So let's have a look. So that will cancel out, left with this, isn't it? Which is tan A. You can write it tan A. And this one plus tan B. That's 1 minus. Now this one doesn't cancel anything, but we can see as a tan A and tan B. So I can see. Okay, so that's what we got. All right. Now, what happens is a negative. Negative is sort of easier. So what I'm going to do is tan negative will be A plus minus B. So anything with the B, I'm going to put negative B in there. So from this formula we got, I'm going to put tan A plus tan minus B. 1 minus tan A tan minus B. Okay, so with the negative value with the tan, it's very similar to sine. It's not like odd function or even function, but it's the same. So it'll be minus tan B. And because it's minus out to the front, it'll be 1 plus tan A tan B. See, I told you that's really simple. Now, before we finish this, let's consolidate all the identities. So let's have a look. So it'll be sine A plus minus B was what? Sine A cos B plus minus, because when it was plus, it was plus. It was minus, it was minus. So that was not too bad. And it's a cos A sine B. Cos A plus B, that was one actually opposite sign, wasn't it? So cos is a cos, okay? Cos A, cos B. Minus plus sine A, sine B. Why? Because when it was A plus B, it was minus, okay? Just remember that. Tan A plus minus B equals, on the top was tan A plus minus, wasn't a problem, that's same, but on the bottom it was opposite. 10A, 10B. So just remember that it's opposite. When it was a plus, it was minus. When it was a minus, it was plus. Okay, remember that. Well done.